Yo, it's ODB from OLP. Let's jump right into this video. Stick with me to the end. I'm going to share some big news. A couple recent pickups that I scored. Some of these may be of interest to you. That's why I'm sharing this. I want to start off by giving a huge shout out. Local Rides with a Z magazine. Hit their website up or Google their name, Local Rides magazine. Bill and team are great people. Let them know OLP sent you. If you need some stocking stuffers, show some love to people that go to a lot of shows and really give back to the community. All right. So a few things I'm super excited about. The first one is from our friend Doug Culp. Okay. Doug has been on OLP. He also shot 4 covers of Mini Truckin magazine, plus a lot more. By the way, he shot the first cover of Mini Truckin magazine. And when I arrived home earlier, I had this envelope. I had been patiently waiting. Doug had texted me earlier and he said, "Yo, Jay, I sent the stuff, the goods last week. Did you get it?" And I was like, "Man, I haven't gotten it yet." But oh boy, did I get it today. And I want to show you something. He has a note in here that says, "Thanks for the support and friendship. I appreciate that." Now, these stickers are about 5 inches by 1 inch, give or take. Okay. Doug is doing these exclusively as the guy who shot the cover of Mini Truckin magazine issue number 1. In the upper right corner, you're going to see it says the OG. The significance of this, and I've talked about this in the past, these or that logo, that initial logo, Alan Paradise was on, we talked about it as well, was only there for 1 issue. So this is going to be a unique opportunity. I know the team, Logan, Matt, and everybody involved with the current iteration of Mini Truckin magazine took great, and I believe Dizzy was involved as well with the logo design. I believe they took a little bit of components over that span of time from 88 to 2014, and you'll see a hint of this almost in there, right, which I love. But this is the first time you can get the original OG logo on a sticker. Now Doug is going to be selling these. We're going to team up with him again. More on that in a moment. At Mini Nats, okay, he was there kind of as a special guest in 2025. We're going to welcome him back. He's going to have these. But if you want to get in now and you just can't wait, I'm going to show you how you can go ahead and snag. Okay, if you go to facebook.com/REVVIN TV, it's Revin TV, you'll land on his brand, which is the Revin TV Facebook page. What's key here is he made a post on November 24th, and he basically announced hot off the presses the OG Mini Truckin magazine logo direct from issue number 1, 1988. These decal stickers, whatever you want to call them, are the exact reproduction of the very first Mini Truckin magazine logo. And the significance here is that he is going to be selling these at Mini Nats. However, very soon, although I'm showing you his Facebook page, they are going to be available on revintv.com. So it's going to be pretty cool. So if you go to facebook.com/Revin TV, REVVIN TV, you'll land on his Facebook page. You can wait till Mini Nats 2026 in April, or you can hit him up on his website, Revin TV, and he will have those listed hopefully very soon. All right. I talked about local rides. I now want to unbox something really quick. Okay. These are always fun to open. So I'm going to go ahead and take this bad boy out here. And here we go. It's the first time I'm seeing this. Wow. So Street Trucks, I told you recently, their page quality continues to get better. This is super cool. Check out the new issue. This should be January 2026. So they come about a month early, as always. And they continue to put mini trucks in here in the publication, which is amazing. I haven't got a chance to fully look through that one. And it looks like, boom, right there, CJ's Blazer. So congrats to CJ, which is pretty cool. Page 84. We've had CJ on his amazing Blazer, seen it on a bunch of shows, including Eastbound Get Down every January, which was awesome. So go pick up an issue. And when I say pick up an issue, my understanding is the main way to get this is to go to Street Trucks Mag's site and subscribe or buy individual issues. Magazine industry is in a different place now than it was many years ago. So you got to get it any way that you can. You got to support it as well. The next thing, this is something I just wanted to kind of share. This is a used skate deck that I recently picked up. Now, shout out to Chad Luke and those that have looked out in the past for different boards I've always wanted to collect. I do have a couple of these, okay? But I want to show you that deals are out there, okay? All I did to this deck when I got it so far is I had these 4 hole screw rails that were yellow that I was planning to basically build like a Gleaming the Cube deck. I got all the parts for it. Don't know if I'm gonna I'll probably display this one next to my Mike Dominguez, kind of that era. But for any Gleaming the Cube fans, you know that a variation of this, the OG, was used in the film. This is a 2021, which is kind of crazy. This is 4 years old already. Now, this thing is not in perfect shape. The kid that I bought it from, the guy, he was a skater and he had a bunch of boards listed. Got this thing for not much money. Okay. So the thing I want to reinforce to you is if you're looking to collect stuff, I mean, sure, you go on some of the usual suspects and things are expensive. I totally get it. But there are deals to be found. And something like this, I'm either going to probably display it with my Mike Dominguez bike. I could easily hang it up when I want. I could throw it in the back seat of the Lincoln if I'm at a show, things like that. So deals are out there and something like that. I was like, yo, I couldn't wait to meet up and make it happen. All right. The last couple of things I want to talk about is I didn't talk about this a lot prior, but Doug Culp, we worked back with him, speaking of Doug, and he had these exclusively at the OLP booth, kind of as a special guest, as I alluded to earlier. We're hoping he's going to do some more of these. Again, he shot 4 covers, including this original. This is my understanding, like a first edition, a commemorative issue, just the cover. The table of contents is on the back. These were very, very, very limited. Okay. He signed these as well. And we're looking forward to having Doug back in 2026 at Mini Nats, Maggie Valley, always in the month of April. You can go to their website, Instagram, Facebook. Jason Valentine, thanks for what you guys do. We're super excited about the event. And the last thing I want to mention as I close this down, we, OLP, did not do any Black Friday. We didn't do any Cyber Monday stuff. Okay. Reason for that, I've always said this. Okay. Just like I went to a show the other day with my car and the guy said, I need you to fill this out. And I said, I'm not going to fill it out. And he said, to hell you aren't. I said, I bet you right now I'm not going to fill that out. And he goes, do you want to take your car in the show? I said, yeah. He goes, well, then you got to fill it out. I said, I don't want to be judged. Oh, yeah, you don't have to fill it out. I said, well, I won the pet. Okay. Not going to the show for a trophy. Don't care. Not even going to be there for the awards. Local show, charity show, get me in, have some fun, get out of there. Right. So just like that, we did not have any Black Friday or Cyber Monday deals because, again, like I've always said, we don't do this. I don't do this for the money. That's not why we ever started selling merchandise. It helps pay the fees that we have and some of the things that we have to do to kind of keep this podcast going, some of the equipment that we purchase here and there or re-up every 5 or 10 years, it seems like. But what I want to say is we've got something very special coming in early. I'm going to wait till just after the new year, right? Let the holidays pass, let everybody get through all of that. And we're going to hit you guys with something very cool. Many of you have been asking about it. It's going to tie back to our lineage with our first launch at OLP years ago. A little bit of a remix in there. I think everybody is going to absolutely love it. The thing I would tell you is with our sales, when you think of, limited type stuff, our stuff is pretty limited. And I'm not sure how much longer we'll even keep doing merchandise. But all of the merchandise we put our blood, sweat, and tears into. So if you like BMX, if you like mini trucks, you're going to want to get in on this. There's going to be a pre-sale and there's going to be an opportunity possibly to pick it up at Lone Star if you're there. We look forward to bringing you guys cool stuff. And from the new Street Trucks issue to the Doug Culp tie-ins to these awesome stickers. Can't thank you guys enough for the support of the people that we partner up with. ODB, have a Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah, Peace.